Hey guys, it's James Anderson here. Just coming to you from the backyard. I'm out just chilling out, doing what I do today. I'm actually reading a few books, enjoying the sunshine. You know how that goes. And actually, I'm reading Soul to Soul by Melissa Evans. It's how to identify your soul purpose and monetize it. So that's kind of how I'm spending my Saturday here in between. I got a couple meetings lined up, but I'm just kind of enjoying and just relaxing here in the backyard under the trees. Now, I'm just making this video really quickly because I want, I got a couple things I might say, and I want hopefully that can reach a few people. Some of the things that I kind of been seeing around, and from what I've been hearing when I've been talking to people. Now, number one, people have to understand that your current state is going to be based upon your past state. And what I mean by that, so say for instance, whether or not you're trying to build a business, whether or not you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to change the way you are, maybe you have some spiritual enlightenment, it doesn't matter what it is. Individuals in this world are always going to judge whatever your success level is prior before to whatever you're doing, what you're trying to do. So here's an example. Say for instance that you're trying to be a person that is trying to build a business. You're just coming into business for yourself, whether or not, whatever the business is, if you failed in business before, individuals are going to judge you based upon that. Let's say, for instance, you're a person, that goes to school. You're trying to go to school now, and say, for instance, you failed or you dropped out 3, 4 times out of college prior to this. People are going to judge you based upon that. They're going to say, "Well, they're not going to pass. They always drop out or fail." That's just how people are naturally wired. So the reason why I say that is because it's going to take me to my next topic, which is skeptics. People are always going to be skeptical of anything that you actually do, and you guys got to understand that that's what you're going to run into, and it's really just plain to see, plain straightforward. I actually I don't I don't throw people's names and stuff out there, but actually a few people in the last couple weeks, I see that maybe a Facebook post come up and they're trying to promote something or trying to move something. They just got themselves in business, and they run into a lot of skepticism, and people will blast them, and then they will go into defensive mode and start defending, typing defending, why they do the business and why other people should do it. And it basically comes down to this. You don't need to convince anybody of what you're doing. The only person you have to convince is yourself. And if you already convinced yourself because you're doing what you need to do, then there's no other person to convince. Allow the skeptics to be skeptics, and you will find the clients or the people or the partners that you need to do to build your business without having the skeptics. Because you don't want them in your business anyway if they're already skeptics, or you don't want them working out with you if they're already skeptical that you're not going to lose weight, or you don't want them studying with you or helping you with schoolwork if they're already a skeptic. And at the end of the day, if you stay true to yourself, you're going to turn the skeptics into believers and the believers to the praisers. I mean, it's just the natural way of how it goes. So, a big thing that ties into that is your ambition. You don't, if you truly believe in what you're actually doing, you don't need a whole bunch of people believing and praising in what you do. Just be comfortable in what you do and have the ambition to drive for it and do what you actually do. And that ambition is going to come from your why. And your why is going to be the reasons, I hate to say it like this. Your why would be the reasons why you do something. And let me just break it down like this. So, I'm choosing to build my entrepreneurial career myself and launch the things that I want to do. Why? Is because I want to make sure that I build a life for myself, my family. I have ambitions to travel. My wife has ambitions to travel. We want to have kids. We want to do different things around our lives that encompasses being very successful. So that's the big reason of far as what my why is. My why is I want to be able to give back to people, and I want to be able to receive abundance based upon that. And if you don't understand the abundance mentality, I mean, look at YouTube videos, do whatever you got to do, and start grasping that mindset, because it's very key. Excuse me. You know, and to tie into that, myself was when I become an entrepreneur. What I particularly do myself is that I show people a few straightforward things to repackage themselves financially. And a lot of people say, well, when you're dealing with finance, people are touchy about their money and things like that. And I say, yeah, they probably are, but let's figure out some ways so where they don't have to be as touchy, and as sensitive about their money as as don't have to be as sensitive about the money as when you have it. The only people that's really touchy about money is, people that might have a lack thereof, and it's not saying anything about anything bad about anybody. It's just that you find what your purpose is going to be and you apply that purpose. So it's back to what I was saying. I teach people some strategies, to fix themselves financially. I sit down with people, I talk to people, I do meetings, I do all types of things to help people repackage themselves, and I can look them dead in the eye and say, hey man, I think you can do this. Or I might tell somebody, what, you don't have the mindset, or you're not mentally there to do what I'm telling you to do. So therefore there's nothing we can do together. Now, go do some personal development, come back and talk to me, and then we can be, I can help you, help you fix your life essentially financially. Now, that's where my specialty is, and that's what I like to do. And it doesn't matter what type of business that you're building or what you're out here to do, if it's helping somebody with their health or, helping moving a product, selling a product, or actually providing a service. The big thing a lot of people have to understand is that just be true to yourself, provide value to the marketplace, and understand that you're going to come across the skeptics. You're going to come across the people that's going to judge you prior to what you're doing, But if your ambition and your why is there, it doesn't matter. I don't care if somebody says, hey James, I'm not interested. I don't want anything to do with you. Okay, cool. I just take my time, apply it to somewhere else. And you know, just had a gentleman I talked to yesterday. Actually, as a matter of fact, we sat down. He has a couple of products that's very interesting. I had a service that we provided. We collaborated instantly, and we, more than likely going to be working together pretty soon here. But both of them had me and him different backgrounds. But one of the things that he had an issue with is people was judging him based upon some childhood. I guess you can say childhood illnesses. Everybody say everybody got ADHD nowadays, whatever. But people were judging him based upon that before, and he's still trying to build a business. And when I seen this guy's work, I was like, wow, dude, you actually worked on this a lot. There's no ADHD will allow you to do this much work and have this much content in your products, and I like it. And he looked at me, he's like, yeah, that's good. He felt good because I'm not coming to him judging him prior to what he was doing. So guys, just I'm just gonna wrap it up because I can go on and on about this topic right here. Just understand, your success prior to whatever you're doing, success or failures, people are going to judge you on that, which is going to lead to skepticism. To have your ambition to do what you believe in doing, it's the why and why you want to do something. And me, personally, the reason why I choose to do it is because I want to live my life a certain way that's going to allow me and my wife to live our life that particular way. And that's why I do what I do. I just happen to serve in my purpose just to, educating people on their finances because I enjoy doing that. And I've practiced the strategies myself that I teach, and it's overall helped me very much. So guys, just keep focused, keep doing what you're doing. If you're an entrepreneur, you're building a business, if you're trying to go back to school, whatever you're trying to do, personal development, you're just trying to overall make your life better, then trust me, man, and gals, you have the power to do that, and really don't let anybody stop you from believing what you can do. All right, you guys take it easy. Please get out and enjoy this Saturday, man. It's lovely outside. If you're out in the marketplace working, trying to build your business, get out the marketplace, hit it hard, have your why, run forward with it, and just believe you me. If you're doing something, a lot of people who's been in communication with me back and forth, I support everybody who's out here trying to do something better for themselves. And if I can help, don't, always feel free to reach out. All right, guys, take it easy. Enjoy.